All right, hello everyone. Here is what I'm going to be eating and drinking on my post-workout and post-workday, and I'm going to talk about the things that I did today. Today I worked on about 45 patients today, and it was an amazing day. My patients were very, very happy with the results, which truly makes my day. Then after that, I drove to the gym, did about a 45-minute workout, a full body workout, which I'll show you some of the exercises that I did right now. Then after that, my gym is right by a grocery store. So then I walked to the grocery store to go get some food and get some drinks. And that's what I'm eating and drinking right now. So I'm going to drink some of my coconut water first. The coconut water tastes super good. Super delicious. So I'm at a park on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, because I really recommend everyone to eat outdoors as often as they can. It's an overcast day, so it's a little cloudy. It's pretty windy here. All right, then I had my coconut water, but the water's still really warm here. So after this, when I'm eating, I will go on a little walk, just to go walk around, continually move my body because I enjoy so, and I've been inside most of the day, so it's going to be very helpful to relax my eyes so I can look in the distance. I mean, I'm seeing beautiful mountains. There's some cloudy overhead over the mountains, but still gorgeous. So this is actually, I'm breaking my fast with this. All I've had today was a nitro cold brew coffee. So now I'm going to break my fast with this delicious food, with some coconut water to break my fast. Now I'm going to move on to my chicken, because how you eat your food, it very much so does matter. You always need to chew your food thoroughly. I recommend to not mix liquids and solids. Means that if I have a solid right now and I'm not finished chewing and I chug it down with some water, I don't recommend you do that. Drink the water, stop, then you eat some food. Don't mix them too much. Then I mainly like to prioritize getting proteins because we are very much so abundant with amino acids, the building blocks of protein. So you do need a good amount of protein, and it makes your appetite suppressed. So protein is very satiating. That's good. So this is very important so I train literally 7 days a week, and my job is very physical. So what I've realized over the years is you do need to make sure that you get enough nutrition. Specifically, lots of times you might be working before work, after work, or on your days off. You might be working at a random part of the day. But trying to keep the best habits of keeping things relatively consistent means your sleep is consistent, your eating is consistent. I found that to be very, very helpful. But even in my life, let's say I worked out yesterday evening after I was seeing patients. I started working out at the gym at like 7:30, and the day before that was 7:30. But today I worked out at around 3:30. So things are going to be different. It means my eating schedule is going to be a little bit different as well. But allowing you to have some flexibility, though, referring to you actually can have the metabolic flexibility where you're not super hangry, you know what I mean, is a very good sign as well. Now, doing the strategies that I talk about, typically fasted workouts, and then eating and drinking how I believe is very healthy. I've used it on so many patients and it works really well. It does require a lot of discipline. It can be tough if you are in a relationship with someone and they're eating in a different habit, because you eat with your partner all the time. So I found that to be true. When I've dated people, I'm straight, so I date women. Women have different needs and cravings for carbohydrates and sweet foods, especially around certain times of the month, during ovulation, etc. And non-ovulation, their eating habits I've found to be different. And then hormones, if you're eating with your mother or your partner's, above 45, 50 years old, they're around menopause, their eating habits are going to be different. So you remaining true to yourself means that sometimes you have to cook your own food. Sometimes your food you're eating might be different than your partner, and that's a-okay. Sometimes your partner might drink a lot of food because it's in their culture or whatnot, and you don't want to. You don't always have to. It's from a health standpoint of view, you don't really want to be drinking alcohol too much, if any at all. I don't think I've had alcohol in many, many years. I rarely have ever drinking, and I think that's been a huge plus for myself. People that drink a lot end up running into issues. Most of them. I had a patient today. So an observation that a doctor can have, such as myself, is I had one of my patients lying on their back on my chiropractic table. I noticed this person was overweight, had some skin discoloration. It means like marks and scars that I feel like weren't getting healed too well. So I could tell this patient's healing capacity wasn't the best. They also had some discoloration, some darkening of their pigmentation of their skin or in the armpit, which that is a observation that you might want to do more further blood work to see if this person has type 2 diabetes. This person is diagnosed by their medical doctor, and it's a gray term, but it's pre-diabetes. So that is another observation that I had noticed with this patient. I'm sure this patient drinks. I'm sure, actually, yeah, they said they drink, they have hypertension, etc. So, and I myself could notice that. So that's just one little clerk that I'm giving you guys, as things might take a long time to manifest, and there's things they might not necessarily notice, or people just get so used to where they're at in life, they don't know that it's an issue. I had another patient today that has an extremely stiff neck and gets 3 to 4 hours of sleep, is a post-menopausal patient. This woman is 55 years old and most likely has some hormonal stuff going on. You know, most likely. I don't necessarily know if it is directly hormonal, but I've seen in lots of my patients that are postmenopausal and they wake up around between like 2 and 4 a.m. They have a hormonal deficiency, and once they get on hormone replacement therapy, you know, their sleep gets so much better. This person has an extremely stiff neck, and once I was starting to decompress their spine, they felt so much more comfortable in their body. So my hope is, which I believe will happen, this person will stop tossing and turning at night because their neck is not nearly as tense, and their head and their spine feels so much better lying on their pillow. They're going to be able to sleep better, which is huge. Sleep is necessary for every single function of the body because you have to rest. Every day we wake up, we start to engage in daily activities, and that you must recover from that. And lying dormant and just lying down and being restful is absolutely necessary. So if you're only doing it 3 to 4 hours a night, I mean, no wonder you have health issues. I mean, come on. So I'm excited. I'll let you know how all my patients go. I work on all different kinds of patients. I treat everything from the feet all the way to the head. So many different alignments and conditions end up coming up in my office, and it's amazing to work with patients and treat them, etc. Not treat them, but help accelerate their life performance. That's what I would say. A lot of it comes down to nutrition. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why I want you to eat healthy and drink healthy. And I have a little bit of congestion through my throat and my nose, which things happen. You do have to be careful with who you surround yourself with because, things spread. Definitely believe in germs. They are definitely spreading. And it's interesting how they do come in cyclical periods. Now is March of 2024. So, winter has come and passed, but I live in Hawaii, so it's not really cold. But life is seasonal, and things spread seasonally, and certain things grow at certain parts of the year. So I totally am a believer in how things come and go in the seasons. And sometimes when people come to me, I actually deny them treatment because I'm like, you know what, your body's doing what they need to do. Sometimes patients might come in, they feel sick, they might feel ill. I'm like, well, we have to let your body just deal with it. You should not go and try to get everything cured immediately or have everything that's let's say anti-inflammatory. You need that inflammation to happen. You need the body to do what it's doing. Sometimes you have to suffer with your symptoms, but I will educate, do as best as I can. A lot of times, most of my work is physical, but I also offer lots of educational, knowledge-based material as well to help patients, because so many people that come into a doctor have so many things going on. Most of my patients can benefit from seeing a chiropractor, a dentist, a medical doctor, a nurse, a naturopathic doctor, a psychologist, a social worker, a friend. Gosh, they need a financial planner, an attorney. They need all of that. So, but are they always going to go see that person? No. If I'm a person that's impacting them, which I definitely am, because chiropractors really listen to people, I work with people, it's very intimate, one-on-one, hands-on, physical touch, impacts people. So I have a huge impact on these day-to-day people. And when I've worked with some of my individuals that are very, very, very high net worth individuals, I've gone to their home, did a concierge style of practice. These homes are $20 million. These people are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They need their health very, very much so, because so many people depend on them. And I can see when their health goes bad, they can get worried, because that's something that whenever your health goes bad, you start to become scared, and you would definitely give up a lot of your assets because your health is so important. If you guys are still watching and you like this video, there's more in the description of this video for you to binge watch and to learn how you can have the best physique of your life, how you can maintain a very productive, ambitious life, how you can live in places that are just a dream to live in and still thrive and still build a healthy lifestyle with yourself, either friends, family, and loved ones. And I'm very excited to have you there. If you're interested, look at my website, draustinblanchon.com. If you want to check out blogs, go to my shop section. If you're interested in any sort of health equipment that I offer, it's all there. I'll see you there.